Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Legend of Vox Machina Season 3, Episode 8. So, last episode was amazing. We had our crew go into the Isle of Glinshore to take on Ripley. It didn't go as we had hoped. Most of the group got affected by the delirium gas. Ripley ended up in a not really a 1v1, she had a bunch of lackeys, but Percy found himself alone and fighting against her. He did really well, but unfortunately, instead of killing her, he tried to redeem her, which I actually didn't talk about the redemption much in the discussion. Only like briefly. I wondered if she didn't have Orthax, if she could have been redeemed. But anyway, um, yeah. So she ended up shooting him, and at the moment, it seems like he's dead. So where do we go from here? Ripley got away. She's just on a ship sailing away, and yeah, we're gonna have to find out what's next. So, let's get started here, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Also, really interesting. I had subtitles last episode. Oh, I still have subtitles. Grog with no beard. Oh, Scanlan's here. This must be past? Oh, this is when they met Percy. Hmm. This is really neat. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Damn. She wants money. No. Cool. Cool. Oh, man. That's fun. Sorry for the squeaky chair. Yeah, I mean, just the things that you don't always get to see when it's not animated like that. I wonder if that's all we get of that. I mean, I guess we don't really need more, right? Like that painted enough of a picture of how they met. Interesting that episode 5 it started with Ripley's backstory, and then episode 6 started I mean 7 and 8 started with Ripley's backstory, and then a little bit of Percy's. Damn. There's already some greenery. Shit. This kind of reinforces Vex's ideology of you can't get close to people, too. Damn. Oh, trinket. Oh, shit. He came back. Oh, are they gonna take it out on Scanlan for not being here? Oh, the arrowhead. He made her. Yeah. I kind of didn't even really think about this aspect last episode. uh, hmm. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. No, Scanlan. Hmm. Oh, he wrote a song for her, maybe? Oh shit. Oh! Oh! I mean, seem to be naked in bed together? The implication. Oh shit! Raishan. Wow. So I thought she was done with them. Uh, so they still have more. Oh, wait, what? Is this? Oh no, is she thinking about leaving? Did Thordak have something to do with? Hmm. Shit. All right. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Shit. Pyra, let's go! This is gonna be awesome. When the text comes up on the screen, we're going places, you know we're gonna jump around. Let's build this army, baby. Sick. Oh. Stormlord giving you some hints there, buddy? The Vesper Timberland. Oh, this is where they are. Nice. Good shit. Nice. I was just talking about them last episode, too. Or in the discussion, anyway. Hmm. Singorn going to father. That's right, they never came back. Hmm. Ah, he knew. Hmm. Oh, damn. Have you? Oh, man. Shit. A little bit of humanity from the father. Hmm. Yeah, Valora. Oh, that was a cool shot. Flying right past Emon. Ooh. We get an invisible barrier up to hide the army. That's awesome. Oh. Carrying spears with his hand. Oh. At first I thought it was gonna be like Kaylee or something. Damn. Oh, Singorn? Nice. Hell yeah, some siege equipment too. Damn. It's a pretty big military presence. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Oh, nice. Oh shit, Raishan. Ah, Larkin, nice. Cool. Lady Vexalia, giving her that respect. The Storm Lord. Ah, good memories of him being in that. Alright. Shit. This is such a bad episode to end on, man. Because it's gonna end soon, I think. Uh-oh. Is this not what they expected? Yeah. Uh-oh. Something's not right, is it? Oh shit. Okay, they are here. Damn. Oh, they're so cool. Freaking Groons, guys. Look awesome. Uh-oh. Not good. Damn. Freaking Raishan. Yeah, big boy. Nope. Yeah. Shit. It's all a trap. Damn, there he is. That is super not good. Fuck, man. Wow. There's so much for that advantage. Oh, it's not your fault. Damn, man, what a way to end it. Fuck. That is it, guys, for episode 8. Alright. Whew. So, we had the funeral for Percy, and which is interesting. he's still gone. I was curious how they were gonna handle all that, and quite honestly, I can't remember how it fully happened in the campaign enough to really say. Like I said, this isn't the spoiler part of the discussion or anything, um but yeah, either way, yeah, so that was sad. I almost got teary-eyed at a couple parts, and it didn't clue into me until like a little bit after I started this episode that Vexalia is gonna blame herself and her issues with thinking that if she gets close to people, it curses them to die and stuff like that. It just didn't dawn on me last episode. But I thought about it this one at the very start, and yep, that's pretty much how she took it. But um, Scanlan came back. I don't know if he heard the news or if he because he came back and he was like, "Where's Percy?" Almost like he hadn't heard the news, right? But he came in kind of panicked. Is that because he saw the damage done to Whitestone when he arrived back here? But either way, I'm not really sure. But yeah, he's back. It seems like the way he was talking, he tried to be a father and a part of this team. No more distractions. So I think he's giving up on Kaylee for now. But we'll see how that all goes and everything. But yeah, Raishan came back as well and gave some information. Unfortunately, as we see by the end of the episode, not good information, you know? So that sucks. Like okay, so I understand. I wonder what changed, I guess, right? Like I know she wanted revenge against Thordak. And I know our group didn't do what she wanted. Like, she wanted our group to go attack Thordak before going after Ripley and all that. And they didn't listen, and I understand that made Raishan mad. But I kind of thought that if they were, like, when they did finally get around to the attack on Thordak, I thought that maybe she would come around for the sake of her revenge, you know? But no, it seems like she's all in with Thordak, so I wonder if there was something like, uh, did Thordak, like, convince her to do this, by, like, luring another cure or whatnot? I don't know. But, but yeah, maybe I wonder if we'll learn why from Raishan at some point. It'll be interesting if we do. Uh, it's one of those things that, once again, from the campaign, I can't quite remember what happens around this point. It was all so, like, chaotic and crazy that, like, a lot of the little differences I'm probably not picking up on. But anyway. The part where we went around... Oh, we also... Raishan delivered the information about Thordak killing. Now that we know that Raishan came there to manipulate them, I wonder if it's true or not, whether, like, did Thordak really kill their mom? Like, was that a truth that Raishan told? Or not even just their mom, but attack Byrodin, right? Or was that something that Raishan just told because they, Thordak was like, okay, we need to, like, lure them in somehow, find a way, and they're like, okay, I'll tell them that you killed their mom because they're all butthurt about that, So I don't know. But anyway, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him that he actually did. I don't think they ever really said that they, like, remember what the dragon looked like that attacked Byrodin and killed their mom. But yeah. We had the awesome moment where they all went around to build their army. That was really cool. I don't know why, it's always fun when, like I've seen it in other TV shows too, where they're like, we need to, like, call together all our friends, and you see them, like, split up and go to all these different locations, and it, like, pops up, like, one shows, like, when we got to Pirates, and, like, Pyra in the corner, and and stuff like that. I don't know why it got me like chills down my spine and like hyped, even though it's like not even like a hype moment. It's just, I don't know. It's cool just bringing back all the friends and stuff like that. So we had we went to Pyra and we got the Ashari. We went to Vasselheim and got Grun and his men. They ended up finding they were just off on like a hunter or whatever, Kasha and Zara, and they didn't want to be a part of it. So and then obviously the Singorn was kind of the bigger. Now there was one more that I actually missed, I think. I'm curious to go back to it. I think I might have been writing something down, maybe. I think it was before the Vesper Timberland. No? We had Vasselheim. Didn't we jump to one more after Vasselheim? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, no, it was just we jumped to Whitestone briefly with them all bringing their soldiers together and everything. Okay. That's what I missed, like the very quick like Vasselheim scene. Alright. But yeah, very cool to have Grun there. In his like little soldier group and all that. I like that aspect. But yeah, it just sucks that it was a trap. I don't know. Like, obviously we need, like, do we adapt or do we retreat now? That's the question. Do they go after Thordak where he is, even after all of the destruction? They're gonna have the wormlings to deal with as well, and stuff like that, or do we have to retreat, regroup, and then try and figure out a new plan of attack? I'm not sure. We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah. I don't really have much like more to talk about. This was a really good episode, but this was also like a build-up episode, right? This was like get the army together, create a plan of attack, and then we've already seen, like, I can't really even speculate on whether the plan of attack's gonna like work or not, because we already saw it didn't. So now it's just chaos, and we gotta see like what happens next. But yeah, I mean, also we had Keyleth and Vax get together finally, seemingly. So I don't know if that's gonna be like, I don't want to be alone today or whatever, or if it's gonna be like, hey, let's actually like finally be together or whatnot. But we saw how the different people handled their grief over Percy. The funeral was beautiful. I already kind of talked about that and everything, but the very beginning, I didn't talk about the very beginning. I always forget the very beginning of shows whenever I do my discussions. Meeting Percy, that was really cool. Once again, I mean, I said it before, like, that's the kind of stuff that you don't necessarily, well, especially with the way that campaign 1 happened, we didn't really get to see the very, very beginning. We saw one of the adventures they did in their home campaign as like the first 2 episodes with the Blue Dragon and everything. But yeah, so having that scene with Percy in jail and Vox Machina just in the early stages without Percy doing some kind of job, and they came across him in a jail cell, and he was just honest with them, and they let him out. So I really liked the moment where he said he like lied about having like, or like he'd be worth a lot of money or whatnot. And then when he admitted to the lie, Vexalia got like all angry about it, because she was always the one that was like very hung up on money. Like she was the one that maintained their money. She was all about money, about everything. So I like that little aspect that she got angry there. But they still warmed up to him and let him out, and yeah, that was a really cool moment. But I have a very short spoiler discussion to go into before we end it here, guys. So if you don't want any more spoil, like, I know I kind of hinted at some things from the campaign, but going a little bit more into it, if you don't want that, then feel free to leave now. Thank you so much for watching. But yeah, we had, for the spoiler stuff, really it's just like Larkin. Really cool bringing that in. I'm pretty sure that was a name that they came up for Raishan in her disguised form very early on. Like, because Raishan did a lot more in the campaign with, like, she helped with the fight against Voragal, I'm fairly certain. And they used the name Larkin around that point even, which was like pretty early on. Um and so that was cool having that come back as a little, you know, towards the end. Now I'm sure they're never gonna say it again in the show because freaking she betrayed them and all that. But yeah, I can't remember if she betrayed them like this. Like, there's I remember some aspects of the Thordak fight. Like, I remember Matt giving, like, an explanation, and I can almost, like, picture it in my mind a little bit of, like, the Ashari group with their fighting happening and seeing, like, the storms and everything that they're bringing in and, like, the different parts of the sieges that were happening on Emon and all that. I actually kind of forgot that they amassed an army. Like, until this episode, when they brought it up, I totally forgot that they go and get, like, they travel all around and try to get as many people as they can together for this. I even think there was, like, an airship that came in and did some damage, too, which it doesn't seem like we have that here because we never had, like, the storyline of them, like, befriending the airship captain and stuff like that. But yeah, so either way, like, I remember, like, the visuals of it, but I can't remember whether there was something like this where they got lured into a trap, right, by Raishan. I think I do remember them, like, ending up killing Raishan in the end, as, like, a, you know, big spoiler there. I'm fairly certain, if I'm remembering correctly, but yeah, I don't remember if she betrayed them or not, which I kind of wish I could remember, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. So, unfortunately, because of the way that I'm watching this, by the time you guys are watching this video, I've probably already finished Season 3, which, I mean, I guess you could still comment if you want to talk about the campaign and, like, the differences and stuff like that, if you guys wanted to leave a comment and let me know, because it seems like we're going to have another season, so, I mean, we should be, if we're going to get into, like, the Vecna stuff, so, but yeah, like, as for Percy, for the spoiler discussion, I don't remember, like, obviously he gets revived and everything, but I don't remember when he gets revived, like, but I'm fairly certain we had him for the Thordak fight. So it's interesting that he's still dead at this point, and it makes me wonder if... I can't imagine they're gonna go with the storyline if he just stays dead. When we saw the Whitestone funeral, it did kind of remind me that we might have had something like that in the campaign. And that just makes me wonder... I almost want to look it up. That shouldn't bring up any spoilers for, like, future stuff in regards to future campaigns. Okay, I'm getting a lot of Legend of Vox Machina stuff that I don't want. I gotta be careful of that. Intro, description, appearance, personality, background, Vox Machina origins. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really know how to find it, and I don't want to get spoiled on this, so I'm just gonna stop looking. So, anyway, yeah, I can't remember, like, when he got revived. I'm curious if he does. I mean, maybe he doesn't. I wonder if we just go through the rest of this without having Percy. I think that could be like a really interesting development for the story and something that I think from a storytelling aspect, if you if you bring characters back from the dead too much in TV shows, you start not to trust death, and death isn't impactful anymore, right? So that's one of the problems with there's a lot of anime that like to fake deaths, where they make you think the person's dead and then they're not, or they do die and they come back somehow. And I think that aspect is what makes me sometimes when I watch anime and I see someone die, I'm like, oh well, until I know it's for sure, I'm not going to get emotional. And that's kind of my mindset, and it's a really crappy mindset. I don't like that I think that way, but I've watched so many anime, like one that sticks out in my mind is like Fairy Tail is really bad about it. Well, they'll make you think a character is dead. You'll even see them like take their last breath, and then like 5 minutes later, they're like, oh, and they're like, oh no, I was just wounded and passed out, you know. And it's like they really like home in. They have like the characters crying. They show like flashbacks to their childhood and things like that. Like everything that you do normally for a character that dies, except the character is just fine. Like the next episode. So I don't know. It like a lot of stuff like that has had ruined my trust. So basically, my point is like adding some finality to this, and that also, if they're expanding on and doing the Mighty Nine and stuff like that, having the idea that some of these characters might die in the animated series, even if they didn't in the campaign, is really interesting. And that could add some compelling layers and something to change it up for the can like they're already doing a lot to change it up from the campaign watchers, so like giving that mystery and intrigue and stuff for the people who are like, ah, yes, I already know where this story goes. But it's like, you know, if Percy does stay dead, I still don't know if that's the case, but if so, then, you know, that could be really interesting. It could throw a loop in for all their future content, even though, because I think there's probably only going to be one more season of this, right? But then we have the other campaigns that they might venture into. I know the Mighty Nine is already in production, at least one season of it, so yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for me. What a fantastic episode. I didn't touch on the conversation. I kind of forgot. I got distracted talking about other things between Vexalia and her dad, but that was a really good conversation. I'm glad that we broke those walls down with the dad, who's been kind of a hard-ass asshole, but he seemed very like forgiving and apologetic this episode, and then came with his army. So definitely a little bit of redemption there for the father. I wish I talked about that in the discussion portion and not the spoiler portion, but it was my bad for forgetting it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. That's going to be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.